It can be very expensive to maintain a home, especially when you need to call in the professionals to make the repairs. And not everyone has the skills to do this on their own. A free program in Queens can help. It's called the Home Maintenance Workshop. Dan Martin, welcome from the Housing Partnership, joining us now to tell us more about this great program. Appreciate you being here. Tell us why Queens? This is taking place in Far Rockaway. Why Far Rockaway? Why Queens? Why is this necessary and needed?
Well, first, the Housing Partnership is a 30-year-old not-for-profit housing organization. We assist New York City in the development of homeownership. We probably have over 16,000 units of homeownership that we've developed, many of it in Queens. So one of the things we found early on in the process, we did a wonderful job with homeownership counseling, helping the folks buy their home the first time so they know the financial side of it. But now they're in the home. What takes place next? We were receiving calls from homeowners. Can you help me with this? Can you help me with this? And we decided there really is a great need to have a home maintenance program, one that teaches the homeowners how to care for their home, not necessarily for them always to do the work themselves, but to at least be aware of the costs that are associated. If I have a leaky sink and it's a simple valve in the sink that takes, $2 from a washer versus a plumber coming in at whatever dollars per hour, we want the homeowner to know what the cost of the repair is or the ability to fix themselves.
This is an 8-week workshop that runs through April, once a week, 2 hours a night. And you really teach them everything about plumbing, electricity, drywall, and carpentry. So how does this work? You have instructors who are trained professionals and they're volunteering their time to really show and give people the skills needed to maintain their own homes. Can anybody learn this?
I think, as we were talking a little bit before session, I'm a homeowner. I didn't know anything about how to repair a home. I was a young homeowner, and I look at myself and say, if I could figure it out, anybody can learn how to do it. We have a wonderful instructor, Walter Mullins. He's a retired bank executive, volunteers his time to do this. We do it in conjunction with the Margaret Community Center in the Rockaway area of Queens. They have a wonderful big open gym area. We had a number of volunteers come in and build. And if you remember, I'm old enough to remember the old shop days where you have these open-centered rooms. So we have 3 rooms where we actually build, tear down, build, tear down. Excuse me. The first week is certainly introduction to tools, where we teach the new homeowners or somebody interested in buying a home so they know what they're getting into, what their care is. In other words, here are all the tools you're going to be using. What are the safety techniques with these tools, whether it's a handsaw, a power saw, a wet drill if you're doing tile, where to watch your fingers with the drill, what goggles to wear, what safety precautions you should take. So that's our first week in the program.
I understand a lot of the students are women actually who come to the program.
Yes, it is amazing. We have, I'm not sure it's female head of household or the female that wants to learn more so they can help take care of their home. But yes, we have a number of females in the class.
Besides saving the homeowner money, talk to me about the importance of maintaining a home, and that of course plays into keeping up a neighborhood, and then in turn of course maintaining a whole city. All that ties in together.
I think once we understand, it's not necessarily easy, but we can do it. In other words, you can take care of your home. You can fix. You have broken sheetrock. You have a broken shingle. You have bad tile, a plumbing leak. You don't need to let it go. It's an easier cost to you as the homeowner once you have the tools where you can now make the repairs yourself. So we want to provide those tools at a free cost. We don't charge the students for this. And to go even farther, one of the things that we do, once you graduate, there's a graduation certificate that we hand over to you. You can come back to the Margaret Center. We have a tool program. You can come in with your certificate, take any tool that we have in stock, whether it's, again, a wet saw to do tile work or other tools you may need to perform the task, we make it available for you. If there are spare parts that we have from Home Depot and Lowe's, both donate to us, anything that we have, you bring your graduation certificate in, you can have it.
So there you go, helping people do it themselves. All right, Dan Martin from the Housing Partnership, appreciate your time. Sounds like a great program.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Absolutely, thanks again. And again, this workshop taking place on Wednesday nights, again for 8 weeks. This is where you need to go for more information. The website is housingpartnership.com. You'll find all the info you need at that website.